Dragon Ball Super episode 53 was very interesting and informative. In this episode, we got to know the much anticipated character Zamasu, who has some connection with Goku Black. Goku fights against Zamasu and finds some similarity with Goku Black, but there's no solid evidence that he has anything to do with Black. Also, Zamasu and Gowasu show them that no time ring is missing, so they couldn't take any action. Meanwhile, back at Earth, Future Trunks met 18. Kid Mai tries to impress Future Trunks as Kid Trunks keeps trying to impress Mai. Now, for the top 3 moments of this episode. Number 3. Future Trunks and Android 18 reunion. Ever since the declaration of Future Trunks' return, fans have been waiting to see how he will react after seeing 18. It was typical. He would probably end up killing 18 if Krillin didn't interfere. However, things ended well, and I really liked how 18 joked about Trunks killing him on the other timeline. Also, Future Trunks was at the end kind of happy seeing how 18 has changed and now has a family with one of his friends. So yeah, it was a really nice scene. Number 2. Emotions out of control. Zamasu has a lot of grudge against the mortals, and he also has a lot of ego. Let alone fighting against Goku, he was even annoyed that Goku touched him so casually. The entire idea of mere mortals hanging out with gods and even touching him was disturbing to him. So, Gowasu thought it was a good time for him to know more about the mortals and ordered him to fight Goku. Goku instantly transforms into Super Saiyan 2, and though it looked like Zamasu has a lot of skills, he was eventually unable to keep up with Goku. Zamasu has a reputation for being a fighting prodigy, and he truly is way stronger than any other Kaio we know of. So, Goku defeating him totally shattered his ego, and when Goku offered help, he just couldn't take it and was about to attack him in frustration. That's when Gowasu stopped him. Well, this is the first strong and clear evidence that he is derailing from the path of the Kaioshins and becoming something else entirely. Gowasu wanted to test if he could control his emotion, and Zamasu failed. So this is another strong hint supporting that theory of Zamasu eventually becoming Goku Black. Number 1. The confirmation. This scene at the end is like a confirmation that Zamasu will cause chaos. I really like the contrast here. He is calm and composed, just like Gowasu wanted from the outside. He says he understands his mistake, but he is actually thinking just the opposite. So, Zamasu is pretending to be something he is not. It sounds like he has a plan and Gowasu isn't a part of it. And he thus is hiding his intentions from him. Kaios aren't supposed to do this kind of things. This is a sign of pure evil, and that twist between his words and mind was very accurate in describing the twist in his character. So with this, beyond any doubt, it is confirmed that Zamasu is going to do something creepy. So, if you haven't watched the episode yet, from the top 3 you can already guess that the episode basically highlighted who Zamasu is. Though there is no 100% confirmation, there are many hints that Zamasu might become Goku Black in the future. They have similar keys, fighting style, and thoughts. During the fight, Goku also noticed a similarity in how Zamasu and Black defend Ki Blast. Also, if you notice, when Zamasu powers up, his aura looks the same as Black, except Black's one has some more dark shades. And there's also another strong similarity, that is, both of them has hatred or feels that humans or the mortals are the cause of all chaos. In Future Trunks' flashback, we see Goku Black explaining how humans are unnecessary and he's working for the greater good. Also, he says he's from a place much higher than Trunks and has seen the truth of the universe. And it would be a better place without the humans, and in the last episode, Zamasu constantly kept saying how they should interfere with this matter of humans. So, now we have multiple pieces of evidences hinting that Zamasu is Black. What I think is Zamasu for sure is involved with this Goku Black, but this is something we the fans can see coming, so I bet Toriyama will also put in a surprise element there. So I'm expecting a bit of twist too, not just Zamasu being black. Meanwhile, back at Art, we see some refreshing stuff. Like I mentioned earlier, Future Trunks meets 18. What I like about this scene is this made Trunks realize how something bad can turn good if given the opportunity. That is more of a Goku philosophy thingy. We see Goku keeps giving their opponent second chances, contrary to Future Trunks killing them as soon as possible. Goku's method is often considered stupid, however, it is because of his another chance method we have Vegeta today. But Trunks' method is praiseworthy too, and he is known for getting shit done. Well, both ways have some positive and negative side, but this particular event made Trunks see the positive side of Goku's philosophy. Sure, you could say his father could be the biggest example, but this was something he observed explicitly and he himself was involved. He killed 18 on the other timeline, and now in this timeline, he sees a different 18. So that's some clear message right there. And then there's this weird thingy going on between Mai, Kid Trunks and Future Trunks. Kid Trunks has a huge crush on Mai, but Mai has a huge crush on Future Trunks. Well, yeah, that's already weird enough. Just some random fact, 13 is the legal age in Japan. By the way, Pilov's commentary on this issue is really enjoyable. We got to see the episode 54 preview. Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta is giving some intense training to Future Trunks. This is the first time Trunks will see the form, and I wonder if he would want to achieve it too. We see Trunks buffing up in the preview. Could that be Ultra Trunks form or something? But now that he's in a peaceful world with enough food and training facility, I want him to become muscular in his base form like he was the last time. Over the years, Vegeta has changed a lot, but it is cool to know that his training methods will be as hardcore as before. Trunks really needs some of that, and from episode 54 summary, we know Zamasu and Gowasu will use the time ring to travel 1000 years into the future. Probably Zamasu, after an argument, would be able to convince Zamasu to check the future and see what the mortals have done with it. Anyways guys, what do you think about it? Did you like episode 53? What are your expectations from